What is up, everybody? Mirrodin Gaming here, and we're back for another World of Tanks Tech Tree Tank Showcase and Review. Today we're taking a look at the Tier 9 German medium tank, the E50. So as you can see here, it is a very standard German medium tank with this angular front armor and the turret of the previous two. And you have quite a bit of armor because of these angles on it. I mean, look at this, 250. This is actually better than some heavy tanks. And then here up top, you got 220-ish on the front around here, with more around the actual gun mantlet. And you have ricocheting angles off the front here. So this will get pinned, but if they try to hit here, yeah, it's just going to ricochet off. It can definitely make use of side scraping because you can ricochet a lot of shots down the side as well. So yeah, pretty good kind of assault medium tank. Anyway, let's go ahead and get over to the comparison. So we have the E50, the other German medium tank, the Leopard PTA, which is more of a sniper, the Object 430, the T54, and the Centurion 7.1. Now, these are all the non auto loading or auto reloading tanks. I'll compare those in a different video whenever we're comparing stuff that's closer to those. Anyway, let's get a look at the stats. We have 2,542 damage per minute, which is better than everything except for the T54. Penetration of 230, which it's right in the middle. Not great and not bad, but 390 alpha, which is really good. It's right in the middle. Only the Leopard has slightly better, but of course, since this thing has a slightly faster reload time, it ends up evening out for the most part. 1,200 feet per second for your standard rounds, and then we hop over to our APCR rounds. We have a 270 pin, which seems a little bit low because, as you can see, the standard rounds on the Leopard are already 270. But then 1,500 shell velocity, which is almost instant. So you can definitely make use of your dispersion and aim time to get some really long shots with this thing. Alright, then we get down to our aim time. Like I said, we got 2.01, so anything at 2 is good. If you can get it down even further just with like bends or something, that helps even more. Dispersion of 0.29, we can get this down to, I think, 0.27 or 0.26, which is pinpoint accurate and long range. Awesome. Then we get down to our gun depression of 8. This is very similar to the Leopard. So you can use hills and whatnot to a certain degree, but you definitely don't rule the roost as compared to like the Centurion or something else with 10 or more. Get down to our speed of 60, pretty good, but the problem is your powder rate ratio is horrible, so you're never really going to reach that unless you're falling off a cliff. Then we get down to our armor. So this is where this thing kind of shines. It's mainly due to the angles of the armor. Much better than the Leopard, but not as good as the Object, the T44, or the Centurion. But it has better hull armor, so it kind of one of those things where even if you expose your hull a little bit, you're not going to be auto-pinned every time like some of the other ones would. So you definitely have to make use of that. So we get down to our camo. Yeah, this thing is pretty big for what it is, so not easy to hide it. Yeah, 9 camo. It's horrible. An assault. You got to be brawling with this thing. But then your view range is actually one of the top. At 400, we can definitely beat this up a little bit so you can spot for yourself or your teammates at the end of the battle. But anyway, let's go ahead and get over to the gameplay. See how to use this thing. So we're going to be watching Frog of Steel in his E50. I can't remember, is this Empire's? Yes, Empire's Border. Because it calls it something different in the replay for some reason. Alright, so going to go towards the medium side. Or one of the medium sides. Barely misses that rock. I'll need to increase that mini-map size. Giving the Skoda a push. And that gun into the fight as well. The camera's doing some weird things here. Yeah, and here's what I was talking about. The power to rate ratio is not great. Taking forever to get up this hill. Very slow developing game here. Interesting that their heavy team is not going anywhere in that upper area towards the south, or through that middle gap. That may be a mistake. I do know this is an Ace Tanker gameplay, but I did not check to see if they win or lose. Ooh, and here's a problem. Char for char. Oh, he bounced. See, that's that armor coming into play. Another shot in. A bounce is a second shot. Tracks him. Good job. Keep moving. Finally didn't block one. And that is all the rounds for that char. So now he can push him, finish him off. Hopefully he can track him again so he won't be able to get away. Oh, low roll there. Uses that gun depression to one-on-one a char. That's pretty awesome. So you ricocheted a shot and bounced one. Now that is some luck right there. And this guy likes playing with his mouse wheel. Going in and out, in and out the entire time. Alright, so they're repositioning. Trying to flank the enemy. Yep, see, that's what I was saying. Oh, E28 HTC here. Try to snipe into that cupola. Nicely done, sir. Right through the front. Nicely done. I mean, I think he did all the damage to that. Or an IS-2 here. Yeah, but that's what I was saying. His teammates did not take the middle center area. They got completely surrounded there. Ooh, ricochet. Why is this guy turning his turret? That is not a great idea. Nicely done. Oh, can he get another shot in? And boom! That guy was not expecting that. 4 kills already. Wow. 2,900 damage, only 3 minutes and 15 seconds in. Yeah, keep him double tracked now. Bounce the Hellcat shot. Okay. Come around here and try to finish off this Hellcat. Getting auto aim here. Getting close to where the guy's not going to be able to. Nicely done. Got ram damage and finishing him off. Like they're going towards the center. Maybe trying to cut off the enemies trying to go towards the cap. Surprised there already has not moved, considering all the other tanks have died. You see the size of the gun? It's longer than the tank. That's funny. It looks like all the enemies are stuck there on the low road down on the south. It's crazy that the gun is that long. Come off a hill wrong and you're gonna pole vault if they use the guns as things that can clip into the ground or contact the ground. Oh, they fought back to 8 versus 7, and now the artillery is about to die. Someone is definitely going to need to go deal with that IS-6 so he doesn't try to cap out. $4,000 damage so far. 5 kills. See where the guy's at. Rush down here. Try to get an angle on him. Oh, and he bounces the IS. Again, there's one. Alright, so now it's 11 to 8. Here comes the IS-6. I'm surprised he didn't try to cap. into a position to shoot the guy. I don't think he's going to get it from this angle. IS-6 is trying to decide if he wants to go for the Eagle or the IS-6. Because he thinks the Skoda has it. Gotta run up here and spot for his team, maybe. Trying to get to the spot where he's got the most damage capability. Thankfully, the enemy's not going to be able to run very well. Question is that the first shot or the second shot? Found the artillery. One shot in. Tracked him. Good job, sir. Oh, artillery hitting for 376. There you go. Well played. Well played there. Finish off the artillery before he can fire on you again. Now use the Skoda as shield. Oh, bounce the shot. Yep, there's that armor again. And boom. Nicely done. The IS-6 still coming back this way. 8 kills already. Wow. 6,000 combined. How much did the IS-6 have left in health? Yeah, see, the IS-6 doesn't have that much, so if those 2 TDs cap, you guys should be safe to go after him. And to 30 seconds, so yeah, there's no way that the IS-6 will be able to get back in time. But the game is won, so it doesn't hurt for him to try to go after the IS-6. Let's see if he can even find him. Yeah, it looks like they're going to end up capping out before he can get a shot at the IS-6. And game over. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and take a look at the end game stats. Over here to our World of Replay. Thanks, replays. So, Ace Tanker, Fire Perfect, Bruiser, Duelist, a Radley Walters for getting 8 kills, Spartan for ricocheting shots when he's already very low health, High Caliber, and Top Gun. I mean, look at that. 5,500 damage, an extra 400 spotting, or probably actually tracking damage. Okay. Anyway, and then he's got he's got 8 kills and did damage to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the enemy tanks. 2/3 of the enemy team he damaged himself. Wow. That's how you play that tank for real. Blocked 1,000 damage as well. Yeah, this thing is definitely an assault tank for sure. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. This is Murder Gaming, and don't forget to check me out on Twitch as well. I do live gameplays on. It's going to start being Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays starting this coming week. But anyway, I'll see you